Good morning, Vibe Tribe. Thanks for being here. Lyra Moon with you. Let's go ahead and jump into another pick a card reading for today, March 11th. Okay. Go ahead and ask your higher self a question or just listen in to hear how your day is going to go. Pick card one, two, or three, and listen to the corresponding message that follows for your news. Okay. All right, guys. For those of you who picked card number one, you guys are in a position of letting go. This is a big opportunity, a big opening, a big letdown, right? We have an expression of emotion, maybe some that we haven't released or haven't felt comfortable with releasing. This is at a point where we are now seeing the benefit of what really lies ahead when we do let go, okay? This is also for some of you, this is holding on to stuff and still continuing to let it affect you long after you know that it's something you need to put down, okay? Because if you look closely at this card, you'll notice, is it in this one? Maybe not so much this one, but in more traditional ones, you'll notice with this one that some of his cups are emptied where others behind him are still full. And that's very poignant to say, look, I mean, even though there's a lot of negativity right in front of you, there always will be negativity in front of you. But there's always going to be something new, something positive, something good that's right around the corner. You just have to look for it. It's about changing your perspective and really adapting a new way of seeing these situations, seeing these problems. You're always going to encounter them. So how do you want to react? Is it negative or is it positive? Okay, and for those of you who picked card number two, all right, you guys have to balance whether or not you may be going too far inward. If loneliness is really running rampant in your life right now, is this really a positive? Okay, we need to ask ourselves if we're trying to avoid something in our social lives, or if we're just, if we've been spending too much time dwelling or going inward. There can be a point where we're doing this too much and we still need to maintain our social connections, our relationships, our happiness. That has to all be maintained. So we need to make sure that we are, still giving to the social contract around us while also still looking within. Okay, it can become a bit harmful when we're spending too much time looking for the answers. All right, so just also be aware of that. This also can be too, to say you could be relying too much on tarot card readings, all right, for your answers, for your, for what you need to know, instead of instead of trusting yourself, instead of trusting your own intuition. And for those of you that pick card number three, I would say challenge. It's a challenge day. Challenge the social norms, challenge authority, challenge the authority within yourself. Is it time to rise above? Is it time to start over? What about this current situation are you not happy with? And what about it would you want to see change in the future? What can you do to make this a better situation, a more positive one? You may be met with some feelings of self-doubt, of insecurity, of not knowing who we are, of finding out who we are, finding out what the limits are, what our boundaries are, what we're willing to accept, what we're not willing to accept. And then that being challenged too. So don't get hung up in stagnant energy of like, well, this didn't go my way, or it's not going my way, so I'm just going to keep moving in this direction of it not going my way. Allow it to fall apart. Allow it to fall apart so you can examine it. You can embrace it, you can pick yourself back up, and you can start over. All right, we have our best, we put our best effort in when we're at our most stressed, when our creativity is flowing, because, we have to become more creative. That's what you're being asked to do today. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys all back here tomorrow. Bye for now.